When it comes to figuring out things about men, women are like detectives, especially if the man is someone they may want to date. They will look him over, watch how he acts, and try to figure out what kind of man he is. Sigma males are a bit of a mystery because they don't fit into the usual alpha or beta roles. This makes them interesting to women, who are often drawn to their confidence and sense of mystery. Even if they can't put their finger on it, there's a special chemistry between Sigma men and women. Women are attracted to all kinds of men, but there is something about Sigma males that seems to make all the right moves. No, it's not about what they smell like or how they look. It's a lot more than that. It's about how they carry themselves, how they think, and how they act in the world. Here are 15 things women instantly notice about Sigma males. 1. Their own taste in fashion. When it comes to fashion, other guys might try to follow the latest trends, but Sigmas aren't afraid to do their own thing. What they wear isn't just about how they look, it's also about how they feel. Sigma males like things to be simple, even though this often makes people confused. This could mean anything from dressing like a gentleman to always wearing black. Their style is an extension of who they are and shows what makes them special. Most men like to wear bright colors and flashy designs, but Sigma men keep their clothes simple and clean. The less there is to look at, the more people can focus on them and what they have to say, which is exactly what Sigma males want when they are around women. 2. Their smart way of complimenting. Even though Sigma men don't use compliments as often as other men when they do it in a very different way. Most guys will give compliments based on how they look, but Sigmas will focus on who they are as a person and what they have done. This might seem like a small difference, but it's actually a big deal. This kind of compliment is much better than the others because it shows how smart and good-tasting the person is. It also shows that they care about who she is, not just how she looks. This is the kind of compliment that will make her feel loved and special. It's the best way to compliment a woman because it gets to the heart of what she really wants, which is to be loved and appreciated for who she is, not just for how she looks. Sigma men don't try to make her feel good with empty words like other guys do. Instead, they focus on what she needs on the inside. This way, she won't know why she likes you so much, but she will. Sigma males can make women feel special without even trying to by touching on their insecurities in a way that doesn't make them feel judged. 3. Their quiet, take-charge attitude. Sigma men have their own way of dealing with things. They are the kind of men who are in charge even when they don't say anything. They don't have to be in charge in every situation, but they know how to take charge when they need to. They like to stay in the background and watch, but their quiet, take-charge attitude often comes out when it's most needed. Women are drawn to this type of man right away because they know he can handle anything. He doesn't need to be the center of attention, but he knows how to make things happen. Even when things are very crazy, this attitude often makes people feel very calm and in control. The alpha male wants to be the center of attention, but the Sigma male is happy to let others get the credit. This doesn't mean that Sigma males are weak, though. They just know when to take charge and when to back off. 4. How mysterious they are. Sigma males are the kind of guys who always seem to have something up their sleeves. This makes them very interesting to women and often quite fun to try to figure out. Something about Sigmas makes it impossible to figure out what they say, which is part of what makes them so interesting. They always keep women guessing, and this makes them want to get to know them better. Trying to figure out a Sigma male is like trying to solve a puzzle, and it's a challenge that's very fun to take on. Even if she never solves the code completely, the journey is always fun. Other men might be easy to read and predict, but Sigma males always have something new to show you. This lack of predictability is exciting, and many women want it. This doesn't mean that all Sigmas are meant to be vague or hard to understand. Most of the time, it's because they don't feel the need to tell everyone they meet everything about their lives. They are more private and don't feel like putting everything out there for everyone to see. This can make Sigmas seem even more mysterious, but it's also one of the things that makes them so attractive. 5. Their adventurous spirit. We don't just mean physical adventure when we talk about adventure. This is about taking risks in life. Sigma men are always willing to try something new. They are interested and want to try as many things as they can. Women often feel alive and excited by this sense of adventure, which makes Sigma men stand out in a world of mediocrity and complacency. Women are naturally drawn to men who aren't afraid to try new things and take risks. They make life seem more interesting and give women the feeling that they can do anything they want to. This doesn't mean that Sigma males always climb mountains or jump out of planes. It just means that they are always willing to try new things and find different ways to do things. They are the kind of people who are always looking for something new to do. They don't like to just sit around and do nothing. 6. Their own moral and ethical code. As a society changes, its norms and values also change. In the past, Sigma males were often seen as outcasts or rebels, but now they're respected for their ability to think for themselves and their strong morals. Instead of following the crowd, they tend to set their own standards and live by their own code of ethics. This can sometimes put them at odds with the rest of the world, but it also helps them find loyal fans who share their views. In many ways, Sigma men are the best role models for young people today, who are often told different things about what is right and wrong. Sigmas can help other people find their own way in life by staying true to what they believe. Real women know that a man's values show what kind of person he is, while girls who don't know what they want from life don't care about a man's values. And any woman knows it's hard to find a man with good morals. This doesn't mean that all Sigma males are perfect, but the world could use more of their strong sense of values. 7. They are genuine and don't try to be like everyone else. Sigma males stand out even more as more and more people try to fit in with the norms of society. They are the ones who are happy with who they are and aren't afraid to be themselves, no matter what other people think. Women are drawn to men who are true to themselves and aren't afraid to show it. Sigma men don't try to fit into any mold. They're happy with who they are and don't care what other people think of them. Another thing that women always notice is this freedom. They are happy doing their own thing and don't need anyone else's approval or validation. Sigmas don't try to be something they're not, which is a nice change. They don't feel like they have to put on a show or act like someone they're not just to impress women. They are independent and strong-willed, and they each see the world in their own way. They are often born to lead and don't mind taking risks or saying what they think. Sigmas may seem cocky or arrogant to some, but they know they have what it takes to do the job. Women like the way they act and how they take charge. 8. Their no-drama way of living. Most of the time, Sigma males are known for being cool and calm. They don't get caught up in drama or give in to their feelings. This doesn't mean they don't feel anything. It just means they know how to keep a level head when things get tough. Women find it very attractive that you can stay calm when things get tough. It shows that Sigmas are in charge of their lives and won't let anything or anyone else tell them how they feel. In a world where most men are quick to defend themselves and get angry, Sigmas stand out because they can take things in stride. This is something that women definitely notice and like. Sigma men don't like drama and would rather not deal with it at all. Instead, they would use their time and energy to do things that would be more useful. Sigmas are the ones she can count on to keep things in perspective when she gets caught up in the drama that comes with life. 9. Their unshakable confidence. We all know that women like men who are sure of themselves. Sigma men have an air of confidence about them that makes them very attractive to the other sex. People often mix up confidence and arrogance, but the two are not the same at all. Arrogance is often a mask for insecurity, while confidence is a quiet strength that comes from inside. Sigma men are sure of themselves and what they believe. They don't need other people to agree with them because they know how valuable they are. This confidence is very contagious and makes those around them feel more confident as well. Women want this kind of man in their lives because he can make them feel better about themselves. 10. They are creative and intelligent thinkers. In the past few years, the term Sigma male has become more and more common. Sigma males are thought to be the smartest and most creative men. Often, they are the ones who drive change and get things done. Even though they are a small part of the population, they have a much bigger effect than they should. Women can't help but notice these smart people, whether they're at work or out with friends. Sigmas like to talk about big ideas and are always eager to learn more. This intellectual curiosity makes them great conversationalists and lets them think outside the box. In any field, it's helpful to be able to see things from different points of view, and Sigma males often use this to their advantage. Their unique way of thinking will surely bring something new to relationships, work, and life in general. 11. They are unpredictable but reliable. Even though Sigma men don't like surprises that waste their time, they are often the ones with the most surprises. Their unpredictability keeps things interesting, and women never really know what to expect from them. This can be good or bad, but most Sigmas know how to control their spontaneity. They don't do anything without first thinking about it, so they usually don't act on impulse. They like to shake things up and make her life more interesting. Other men may be boring and predictable, but Sigmas know when to keep a woman guessing. But even though Sigmas are hard to predict, they are still reliable. They never make promises they can't keep, and they always do what they say they'll do. This is an unusual mix that gets women's attention. 12. Their way of giving off nonverbal cues. Sigma males know that what they do is more important than what they say. They are very aware of and know how to use their nonverbal cues. These nonverbal cues can be just as important as words, if not more important. This is because what people see often has a bigger effect on them than what they hear. Sigmas communicate through their body language, facial expressions, and eye contact. They are also very good at figuring out what other people are thinking and feeling from what they don't say. When used together with words, nonverbal cues and spoken words can be a very powerful tool. When used right, they can help you connect with other people in a way that words alone could never do. This makes it easy for women to trust them because they get the whole story, not just the words. 13. Their ability to take charge of conversations. Sigma males know how to be in charge of a conversation. They are very good at steering conversations in the direction they want. They are also very good at reading people, so they know the right questions to ask to keep a conversation going. They make things flow well without taking over. Women are often attracted to their smart minds, and when they talk, they listen to every word. Sigma men are also great listeners and can keep a conversation going for a long time without getting bored. This is another thing that makes them so interesting to women. They are fun to talk to and always seem to say just the right thing. Sigmas are very good at taking charge of conversations, which is a very useful skill because it helps them build relationships quickly and easily. Also, it makes them look more sure of themselves, which is something women always notice. 14. They don't play games and aren't afraid to be honest. People often play games with each other in the world we live in now. People often do this because they don't want to get hurt or are afraid to be honest. This might work for a while, but it's not a good plan for the long run. Sigma men are very open and honest. They are honest and say what they mean. They don't mind being honest, even if it makes someone upset. Even if it's not what people want to hear, the truth is always better in the long run. People sometimes mistake this directness for rudeness, but it's actually a very desirable trait. Women would rather be with a man who is honest and direct than with someone who plays games with them and tries to control them. The Sigma male is the kind of guy who will tell you if he doesn't like your new haircut, even if he knows you won't like hearing it. Even if it's not what you want to hear, at least you know where you stand with him. And that's better than being told a lie or being led astray. 15. They woke with purpose. Sigma men seem to always know where they are going and woke with purpose. They move through the world with ease and confidence, and they never doubt that they can reach their goals. Women notice and admire this confidence. When other men might hesitate or second-guess themselves, Sigmas move forward with confidence. Sigmas are a breath of fresh air in a world full of men who don't know what they want. They don't mind working hard and are always willing to do more to reach their goals. Their drive is impressive, which makes them great leaders that people want to follow.